walk through kind of a quick and dirty analyzer just to kind of say, well, how do I figure out if these deals sent to me even make sense maybe to pursue, right? So if you take the gross potential rent, the way I define gross potential rent is like if every single unit is rented at market rent. 100 units and every single unit is rented at market rent. That's gross potential rent, okay? Then I say, okay, well, I'm not going to collect all that, right? So you have a term called economic vacancy, okay? So those are units that aren't rented. Maybe there are 4 units out of 100 not being rented, right? People are not paying. Believe it or not, actually, some people won't pay you, and you'll have to evict them, and you'll have to spend money doing that. Or our market rent's $1,000, and someone's only paying $800. Lost to lease, right? I can't get 1,000 because they're paying 800. So all 3 of those combined will give you your economic vacancy. I would personally probably never go below 10% from a pro forma perspective for economic vacancy. That's your net rental income. Everything I could get, everything I'm not getting, taken out, net rental income. Then I say, okay, my other income. This is probably one area where you, as an operator, can potentially increase your net worth and the value of the property the most. So pet rent, for example, parking, charging back for electrical, gas, things like that, right? That's all other income. Reserve parking blows my mind. People will actually pay like $25 to $35 a month to have a reserve parking spot in a Class C property in 1970 just to have a spot that's easier for them to park. Start doing math on it, right? It's not 35. Times that by 10 because of the value you're increasing, right? Look at the cap rate. Times it by 15, maybe that's more appropriate for the cap rate. So every dollar you can increase through other income, if people aren't doing pet rent or they're not doing admin fees, things like that, you can actually dramatically increase the value of the property by doing this. So you want to add that in. Expenses you take out. General rule of thumb, for whatever it's worth, 50% of my total income, generally speaking, would be expenses. So I take out my expenses, give me my NOI or my net operating income. That's the one word, if you want to say, different from multifamily, right? It's my revenue minus my expenses, but not debt. And my NOI, if I take that NOI, if I can increase it, right? My whole goal is to increase it. More revenue or less expenses. I divide that by a cap rate. So my NOI is only $938,000, right? But I divide my cap rate by 8, which is actually high. Actually, the higher it is, the less expensive it is, right? It actually is going to be even higher than that. Price is $11 million. So if you just take 1 divided by 8, right? That's every dollar you can increase, that's what you're going to get. Take out my rehab, and then that gives me my max price. Now, is that the exact price you should pay? No, right? But it gives you a pretty good idea. Am I even close? So that's kind of the very quick and dirty. We actually have an app for this. I'll probably maybe show it tomorrow too, that you can save and things like that. But that's kind of just a quick way to analyze a deal.